You're standing there. Someone just said something to you in English, and your brain completely shuts down.
Oh no, that terrible silence. You're thinking, say something, say anything, but nothing comes out.
If that's ever happened to you, you're in the right place. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Mark. Welcome to Zero Stress English, where we teach you exactly what to say when you have no idea what to say.
And before we jump in, if you've ever felt that awkward panic, hit subscribe. You're not alone. Share this with someone who needs it.
Okay, Sophia, confession time. 2 years ago, I was at a party. Someone made a joke in English. Everyone laughed. I didn't understand it.
What did you do?
I fake laughed. Just ha 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 with a big smile. Then the person looked at me and said, "So Mark, what do you think?"
Oh no, the worst nightmare.
I panicked. I said, yeah, definitely. Very interesting. I had no idea what I was agreeing with.
See, everyone? Even people who speak English well have these moments. Awkward situations happen to everyone. But today, you'll know exactly what to say.
Let's start with the most common awkward situation. You didn't hear what someone said.
This happens all the time. Maybe they spoke too fast, maybe there was noise, maybe you were distracted. What do most people do?
They smile and nod, or they say yes without knowing what they agreed to.
Oh, so dangerous. Don't do that. Instead, use these magic phrases. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat it?
Or simply, could you say that again, please? Or even, sorry, one more time.
These phrases are polite, natural, and everyone uses them, even native speakers.
Here's the key. Say it with a smile. When you smile and ask someone to repeat, they don't think you're dumb, they think you're engaged and want to understand.
Exactly. Now, awkward situation number 2. Someone asks you a question you don't understand.
Thoughtfully. This is different from not hearing. You heard the words, but you don't know what they mean.
Right. So what do you say? Try this. I'm not sure I understand. Could you explain that differently?
Or, what do you mean by that? Or my favorite, could you give me an example?
That last one is brilliant. When someone gives you an example, suddenly everything becomes clear.
And here's the secret. Asking for clarification makes you look smart, not stupid. It shows you care about understanding correctly.
Love that. Okay, awkward situation number 3. Someone is talking and talking and talking, and you need to leave or change the topic.
Ugh, this is so awkward. You don't want to be rude, but you need to escape.
Exactly. Here's what you do. Wait for them to take a breath, then say, "I'm so sorry, I have to run. It was great talking to you."
Or, excuse me, I need to make a quick phone call. Let's catch up later.
Or simply, "I don't want to take up your time. Thank you for sharing."
The magic words are "I'm sorry" or "excuse me" at the beginning. It softens everything. Then you give a reason and end positively.
Perfect. Now, here's a really awkward one. You forgot someone's name.
Oh no, this is the worst. You're talking to someone and you suddenly realize you have no idea what their name is.
It happens to everyone. Here's what you do. Be honest. Say, "I'm so sorry. I'm terrible with names. Could you remind me of yours?"
Or, "I know we've met before, but I'm blanking on your name. I'm so sorry."
Most people are understanding because they forget names too. Honesty is better than pretending.
Awkward situation number 5. Someone says something and you don't know if it's a joke or serious.
This happened to me last month. My coworker said, "I'm thinking of quitting my job and becoming a circus clown." I just stared at him like, "Is this real?"
What did you say?
I said, "Wait, are you serious or joking?" And he laughed and said, "Joking, but wouldn't that be fun?"
Perfect response. When you're not sure, just ask. Are you serious? Or you're kidding, right?
It's way better than laughing at something serious or staying silent at a joke.
Now, let's talk about the ultimate awkward moment. You said something wrong or embarrassing.
Oh, this one hurts. Last year, I called my teacher Mom by accident in front of the whole class.
No way.
Yes, I wanted to disappear. But you know what I did? I laughed at myself. I said, "Wow, I just called you Mom. That's embarrassing."
And everyone laughed with you, not at you, right?
Exactly. When you acknowledge your mistake and laugh, the awkwardness disappears. Everyone relaxes.
Here are some phrases when you mess up. Oops, that came out wrong. Or let me try that again.
Or, my favorite, sorry, my brain isn't working today.
I use that one a lot. Okay, here's another tough one. Someone gives you a compliment and you don't know how to respond.
This is awkward for many people. Someone says, "You look great today," and you freeze.
The simple answer is, thank you. That's it. Just smile and say thank you.
But if you want to say more, you can add, "Thank you, I appreciate that." Or, "Thank you, that's really kind of you to say."
Don't reject the compliment. Don't say, no, I look terrible. That makes the other person feel bad.
Just accept it with grace. Thank you is powerful.
Now, what about when someone tells you bad news and you don't know what to say?
This is sensitive. Someone says, "I lost my job," or "My pet died," or "I'm going through a divorce." You want to be supportive, but you don't know the right words.
Simple is best here. I'm so sorry to hear that. Or that must be really hard for you.
Or, "I'm here if you need to talk." You don't need to fix their problem, you just need to show you care.
Sometimes silence is okay too. A hug, a pat on the shoulder, just being there, that speaks volumes.
Beautiful advice. Okay, let's talk about awkward silences. You know, when conversation just stops.
Oh, the dreaded awkward silence. Everyone looking around, nobody talking.
Here's your rescue phrase. "So, what have you been up to lately?"
Or, how's your week going? Or, have you watched anything good recently?
These open-ended questions get conversation flowing again. They're lifesavers.
And remember, awkward silences are only awkward if you think they are. Sometimes a moment of quiet is perfectly fine.
So true. Okay, final awkward situation. You need to disagree with someone without being rude.
Thoughtfully, this is an important skill. You don't want to say you're wrong, but you also don't want to pretend you agree.
Here's how you do it politely. "I see what you're saying, but I think differently about it."
Or, that's one way to look at it. I also think we could consider.
Or, "I respect your opinion, but in my experience..."
The pattern is acknowledge their view first, then share yours. This way, nobody feels attacked.
Enthusiastically. Brilliant. Okay, let's do a quick review of all our rescue phrases. When you didn't hear, "Sorry, could you repeat that?"
When you don't understand, could you explain that differently?
When you need to leave, "I'm so sorry, I have to run."
When you forgot a name, I'm terrible with names. Could you remind me?
When you're not sure if it's a joke, "Are you serious or kidding?"
When you mess up, oops, let me try that again.
When you get a compliment, "Thank you, I appreciate that."
When someone shares bad news, I'm so sorry to hear that.
When there's awkward silence, "So what have you been up to?"
When you disagree, I see your point, but I think differently.
See? You now have tools for every awkward situation.
And here's the most important thing to remember. Awkward moments don't define you. They're just moments.
Gently. Everyone has them. Native speakers have them. Confident people have them. The difference is, they know it's normal.
So the next time you freeze up or say something weird, take a breath, smile, and use one of these phrases.
You'll be amazed how quickly awkward becomes just a funny story you'll tell later.
So true. Okay, everyone, here's our question. What's your most awkward English moment? Share it in the comments.
We want to hear your stories, and we promise we've all been there.
If this video helped you, subscribe to Zero Stress English. Share it with someone who's ever felt awkward speaking English, which is everyone.
Warmly, you didn't waste your time today. You invested in confidence, in knowing what to say when you don't know what to say.
That's powerful. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Mark.
Keep talking, keep trying, and remember, awkward is just part of being human.
And here, you can definitely learn English. Bye, everyone.
Bye, and may all your awkward moments become great stories.